What's up, Wolfpack? It's Juan Rubio here, realtor and investor here in Las Vegas. Guys, I'm super stoked about this deal I just found. This is insane. We just closed on this on Friday, and we're already working on the demo right now. So I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of details. The reason why I'm so excited about this particular deal is because the margins are absolutely insane. They're absolutely insane. This is potentially a $300,000 net profit after closing costs and everything. So let's go over the numbers real quick. So the property, it's about 2,988 square feet. It's 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 3-car garage, and it's in Sun City Anthem, which is a 55 and over community. So you have to be 55 and plus to live in here, which actually is a good thing because they actually didn't trash the place, right? So when I show you guys inside the place, you guys are gonna see it's not like most of the other remodels I find where a lot of the places need a ton of rehab. They kept the property in pristine condition. I mean, even when I walked in, they were like, hey, can you please take your shoes off? And I was like, yeah, and like the carpet doesn't even seem like it's ever been walked on. I mean, it was just in fabulous condition. So I really just have to put a little bit of makeup on this thing to make it amazing. And by that, I just mean, you know, paint, countertops, flooring, different things like that. So my previous flip on El Canal, that one we had to knock out a lot of walls, we had to change the plumbing, we had to change the electrical. We're not doing any of that for this one. We're literally just plug in and, you know, play. So that's pretty much it. So yeah, why don't you guys follow me? I'm gonna take you on a little tour of the property and I'm gonna show you guys everything that I'm gonna do to it. I'm gonna go over a little bit of numbers on how much the rehab's gonna be, and then how much you know, I got the house for and the after repair value. So walking in the property, we're really not gonna touch the outside too much at all. I think the outside looks great. We might clean up the landscaping a little bit. We might put a little bit more white rock around this area just so it could pop out a little bit. Might have to replace this or paint this little statue here. The front door, we're gonna paint it as well. This bottom piece over here, it's a little, there's a couple little cracks here and doesn't really look too nice. So the only thing we're really gonna have to do outside is just paint this. We're gonna change all the fixtures. Obviously, guys, you know, we're gonna change all the fixtures to black. We're gonna paint the front door. And then all the flooring, I'm actually going with a white oak flooring on this house. So I found this really good deal on white oak flooring. And I believe I got it for about $2.28. Yeah, $2.28 a square foot. And I think it ended up being like 6 or 7 grand or so for the whole house except the bedrooms. So as soon as you walk in, we have 10-foot ceilings, nice big open entrance. You have the master on the right-hand side of the property. Then you have this big, huge living room here with these pocket windows that are just, you know, pretty nice. This huge slider. And then we have a really cool little bar here with a wine cooler and a sink. So this bar, automatically I could tell you we're gonna square it all off because you know, the curves are a little dated. So if you can make more squares, more angles, that's gonna make the property a little bit more modern. That's what we're gonna try to do here. So the price of the property, I got it for $845,000 plus 2% commission, which was about $16,000, $17,000. And not only that, but this property is actually worth probably $950 as is. Someone actually offered me $930 to just let it go. I did have the contract and I was able to assign it to somebody else if I wanted to, and I could have made a quick $100,000 without touching the house in less than 2 weeks. But again, the numbers we talked about, making $300,000, I'd be just giving away an extra $200K to make $100K. And this property is so easy to flip, it's gonna be done in 4 or 5 weeks. So I really wasn't gonna give that money up. And so yeah, so right here, we're gonna change all the countertops. We're taking this whole carpet out. We're doing white oak from the entrance all the way over here. We are painting the whole property. We're gonna go with a lighter gray. The white oak has a tint of gray to it. So I'm gonna go with that gray rather than the farm style modern that I went with El Canal. All the cabinets are actually in good condition, so we're gonna paint them. So if you guys can see, the condition of the cabinets is actually really good. So all we're gonna do is just restain them, take them out. They're gonna sand them, paint them all white, and then we're gonna put them back and put new handles on them. So we're gonna use the square ones. The appliances are black. I really wanna go with the stainless steel. and they are a little dated, so we're gonna replace all of that. Obviously, we're gonna replace the sink, the countertops. I'm gonna do waterfall counters, and I think I'm actually gonna go with a solid gray countertop, and I'm doing something a little different on this one. It is gonna be above $1 million. The ARV, after repair value, that I'm getting on this is 1.2 to 1.3 million. So I do want to do a little bit of extra details than I would on a regular, you know, $400,000, $500,000, $600,000 house. So we're gonna do the waterfall countertops all the way down. We're gonna square off the island. Again, we're gonna get the new appliances, and then rather than doing the little backsplash, you know, that's 3 or 4 inches, I'm gonna keep the same style. You see how they did the granite as a backsplash, and they just pretty much went from the countertop all the way up to where the cabinets end. So we're gonna end up doing that as well. So what I'm thinking of doing is doing 2 different quartz. So the first quart's gonna be that gray one with the waterfall, and then the second quart that's gonna go around the countertops below the cabinets is gonna be a Calacatta with the white veins. So the reason why I don't wanna use that Calacatta with the white veins on it, which is very popular right now, because the flooring, again, it's white oak. So I don't think it's gonna contrast very well having a white island with the white floor. And we're also doing a very light gray paint. So it's just, I need a bigger statement centerpiece, and that gray is definitely gonna, you know, break that difference of contrast in the property when people look at it. So we'll have the gray countertop, the Calacatta with the white veins all around, the new appliances. And these other appliances, I'm gonna save some money because they are in good condition, so I'm just gonna end up putting them on OfferUp and, you know, getting a couple $100 for them. The fireplace here, we're gonna remove all the wood. We're gonna make it more modern. This built-in right here is kind of stressing me out because I don't really know what to do with it. All these wires are connected through the wall for the surround sound that we have throughout the whole property, and I don't want to reroute that wiring. It's just gonna get too complicated, so I might end up just keeping this, painting it, and just trying to make it as modern as I can. You know, painting them the same color as the cabinets and putting the new handles on them. So yeah, I mean, this is just such an easy, simple flip. I mean, flooring, paint, countertops, bathrooms, and we're pretty much done. That's why I'm so excited about it, because the margins are just so crazy. So this is the secondary bedroom right here, and it has its own bathroom. So we're pretty much doing the quartz countertops. We're gonna do the flooring. The toilets are Kohler. They're in good condition, so I think we're actually gonna keep them. We are doing a walk-in in here, and keep in mind, this is a 55 plus community. So if you guys wanna see, we're gonna have some handicap kind of things. So like, you know, I don't want anybody to have to take a huge step. You know, it's already hard enough for me to try to get in here, you know, taking that big step. So I'm gonna take the tub out and just do a walk-in shower. So that way, if there's a handicapped person, someone that's, you know, 60, 70, that's gonna wanna live in this bedroom, they're not gonna have a lot of trouble getting into the bathroom. And usually I would replace closet doors like this with the mirrors because it is dated. But just because, once again, we're in a 55 plus community, I have to know my audience, and you know, they kind of like that. They grew up with a lot of mirrors and, you know, shiny stuff, marble, gold, silver fixtures. So I'm gonna end up keeping all the closet doors the same. And we're gonna keep in all the built-ins, which are nice. We are changing all the ceiling fans. The ceiling fans were pretty dated, so we're changing all of that. Doing carpet in all the bedrooms. And then let me show you guys the half bathroom. We're gonna do something pretty cool in here. So in the half bath, we're actually not gonna put cabinets, and we're gonna put a waterfall quartz. So we're gonna keep the same style, but we're gonna put a slab of quartz on it, coming all the way down, and then all the plumbing is gonna be in the back, so we won't see it. And we're just not gonna have any cabinets here, which is gonna be a nice, you know, floating quartz countertop. Change the mirrors, new lights, new sink, keep the toilet where it's at. You know, just the flooring. Laundry room, we're gonna probably replace these with some newer ones, end up selling these and using, you know, some of that money to buy the new ones. Paint the cabinets, put new handles on them, new countertops, new sink. And we might replace these lights here with some recessed lighting, just so it looks a little bit more modern. The garage is in great condition. I mean, it's a complete regular 3-car. It has a water softener, central vac system, built-in cabinets, water heaters in great condition. And there's some of the floor plans actually have this third garage as a bedroom. And I want to show you guys something really cool that's gonna make this property sell just a little bit faster. So this 3-car garage here is normally a room sometimes. So the model homes with this finish of the 3rd bedroom have 3,200 square feet with the 2-car garage. I think it's gonna be pretty cool to keep that 3rd-car garage and also have a 3rd bedroom. And so this property actually has an office instead of that 3rd bed. And it had a bunch of built-ins on this left side of the property, and I'll link a little picture. We took all the built-ins out. We're gonna build a closet starting out here. It's gonna come out and then just be on this side of the wall here. And that's probably one of the best features of the property, because, you know, 2-bedroom houses aren't really too functional. There's always, you're always gonna wanna have a guest bedroom or that office, and it's gonna add a lot of value to your appraisal when you have an extra bedroom on the home. So we're gonna close this open space up here, make it a wall, and it already has the window. So again, guys, in my last video, I already told you guys, for a property to be a bedroom, it needs a window and it needs a closet. So we already have the windows. We just need to build the closet and then close this out, stucco, drywall, put a door, and we just added a bunch of value to the property with maybe $2,000, $2,500. Last but not least, let's look at the master, guys. So this is a really good sized room. So I did have the idea to keep this carpet, and I'm still playing around with it because, again, it is in really good condition, this carpet here and the one in that huge living area. So if I wanted to, I can reuse that carpet in that room and use it for the other 2 bedrooms, the office that we're converting into a bedroom, and the other room, and then keep this carpet here. And I'd be saving maybe like $2 grand, you know, on carpet. But I don't know if the white oak flooring with the gray is gonna match with the warm tone that this carpet is. I usually like going with the cooler tone carpets if the whole property is, you know, that cool tone. So yeah, I think that's what we're gonna end up doing, is replacing this carpet. All these can lights, by the way, I don't think I said it yet. We are replacing them. We're just taking them out, putting the daylight ones in. The daylight ones are gonna be white rather than, again, that warm yellow color that you see. That really makes the property look modern as well. So that's gonna be a huge difference. These closets are amazing, man. They have some incredible 2 walk-in closets. Both have built-ins. I actually wanted to take these out and just put them in my house. They're in such good condition. But yeah, and then I'm gonna have to replace the carpet here. I don't know what the hell happened here, but there's a big cutout. So we'll just replace this carpet with the new one. We're keeping the built-ins. And then this gold that we see here, I'm just gonna try to get a silver paint to just go over it so we can just keep these. And then this bathroom's pretty simple. There's dual vanity, one on each side of the bathroom. So we're just gonna new countertops, new sinks, paint the cabinets, new handles, new mirrors, new lights. And we are taking this center tub out, putting one of those new modern single ones in, and then we're extending this shower all the way up to the top and out as much as we can. And this actually goes pretty deep in here, so I don't think I have to extend it too much. So we're just gonna do a lot of nice tile, and we were thinking of maybe putting like a bench so, you know, someone could sit, but I just don't think there's enough space in here. So that's something that we're thinking about doing still. But yeah, again, you guys can see it's such easy work. And the margins are just so incredible that if I pull this off, it's gonna be one of the best flips probably in Vegas. I mean, $300,000 off a quick little, you know, 50K rehab, it's gonna be pretty insane. So I think I can pull it off, and you know, most of my flips always end up actually selling for more money than I anticipate, especially with the way the market is going right now with the low supply and high demand. Interest rates kind of got a little lower last month too, so it kind of boosted up the confidence in the market as well for the buyers to be able to afford a little more. And let me get to the best part of the house. This is gonna awe you guys. It definitely awed me when I walked into it. So had this property not had the backyard that it has, it'd easily just be worth around maybe $600,000. And just because of this yard, now we're looking at upwards of $1.3 million. So check this out. Not only do we have some beautiful Las Vegas Strip views, but we have golf course views and mountain views. So we have this trifecta of strip views, mountain views, golf course views, and we have a beautiful pool with the spa. I mean, it really doesn't get better than this. I can't even imagine at night. I mean, this is incredible. If you're gonna come and retire, beautiful Las Vegas weather, and just have a beautiful pool like this, nice, quiet, 55 plus community, and you get these incredible views, you know, it's definitely a standpoint. So yeah, guys, when I was running comms, you know, there's a lot of people that don't know how to run them properly. If this property were to be on the other side of the road, once again, we don't have views, and those views are actually very crucial depending on what area you're in. So yeah, I mean, some lot premiums could be $100,000, $200,000, $300,000 more just because they have views. So the property across the street could be worth $900,000 fully remodeled. This one might be worth 1.3, 1.4 million with the strip views. It is that important, especially if, again, you have the golf course, you have strip views and mountain views. So just keep in mind that when you guys are running comps, when you guys are running your comparables and you're running numbers on properties, you keep in mind that the views are really important. So I only ran comps based on a similar view to this house. So even I could have a model match across the street or in the same community, but if it doesn't have the views, there's no reason for me to even run numbers based on that. The only numbers I'm running is numbers of very similar homes, and that's why the comps are called comparable. You're comparing homes that are comparable. So if you don't have a comparable lot, even though the house may be comparable, the backyard isn't, don't even run the comps. I see a lot of people running comparables, houses that have pools and houses that don't have pools. I never do that. If a house has a pool, it's a completely different house than a house with a pool, because it's a completely different pool of buyers that you're dealing with, especially someone in Vegas, or if you live in like Arizona, you know, somewhere where it's hot and it's the desert, someone's gonna be willing to pay $100,000, $200,000 more just because you have a pool than somewhere that it doesn't. So, you know, it may not be like that, you know, somewhere on the East Coast, but I know in Vegas, I know my market very well. And buyers will pay a huge premium for having the pool here in Vegas. It can get to 115 plus in the summer. So it's definitely something you want to look out for. Is I love buying flips with, you know, with pools in them, because they always sell way faster, way easier than houses without pools. So a lot of people actually get scared because of the maintenance. I don't mind paying $100 a month to get a pool guy to come out here and just maintain the pool. Or if I need to replace a whole pool system, I'll do it. I know I'm going to make the money back. And it is a good sized lot, aside from having the views and the pool and the spa, which is heated. We also have a nice little patio cover area here. You know, we're gonna replace the ceiling fan, but I mean, the landscaping's great, pool's great. I don't have to do anything to this backyard. So as far as exterior of the property, I'm not touching anything. I'm really just, you know, maybe putting white rock up in the front, and that's it. Most of the rehab's just gonna be inside, and again, we're just putting new flooring in, painting the house, putting new countertops in, painting the cabinets, and we're pretty much done. So yeah, guys, if I should have another video for you guys, and you guys will see this house completely redone, completely rehabbed. And yeah, and what I'm gonna start to do is, once I sell the properties, I'm gonna show you guys proof and breakdown of the Alta HUD report, which shows what we got the property for, what we sold it for, how much we put into it, and we'll go line by line and just go over the details of the project so you guys could see how transparent I'm being in the numbers that I'm making, because I really don't want to gas these numbers up. I want you guys to see exactly how much I'm making, how much I'm taking home after these you know, these projects. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for, you know, checking my channel. Please subscribe. I'm definitely gonna be putting out a lot more luxury content. I'm doing a ton more. The next one we're doing is like 1.3 mil. That's gonna be about 2.2 million. So I think that the margins that we're getting in, not a lot of people are going after these properties that are in this luxury market. They're sticking with the cookie cutter, you know, $200,000-$300,000 homes, selling them for $400,000 to $500,000. I really love the high-end homes. So I think the margins are a lot greater, and the luxury market in Las Vegas is booming. So this is the time to be doing it. So if you guys wanna, you know, jot down some notes on what I'm doing, you know, make some money, this is definitely the way to go. And I'll also have a video explaining how I got this deal, because I'm barely using, you know, any of my own money. I think I only had to put 15% down on this deal. I got the whole deal financed, even though in the offer I said I was putting cash. Hard money loans, private money loans, you can consider as cash. I waived all the contingencies on this deal. and I'll link where I got the financing for this house below. So if you guys want to reach out to the same lender that I use that financed this deal for me, you guys are more than welcome to. And once again, thank you guys for coming to my channel. Appreciate you guys. Take care, Wolfpack.